one of the turning points are me what you my good friend. Agyapong, Agyapong.
Yeah.
We released a statement. The office
on the Bawku.
Yes, on the Bawku, office of the former member of parliament, Honorable Agyapong. And reading the statement, I feel that we should begin to think a statement and to have Ghana at heart.
Sure.
And to ensure, say, whatever interest I perceive as Ghanaians, the Ghana percentage should always supersede personal interest.
Yeah.
That continues to be the challenge. Now, let me read out the statement from the office of the former member of parliament. The position on this matter, which I feel, say, maybe to calm nerves down a bit. I am following with deep concern the recent escalation of tensions in Bawku and its surrounding areas. The cycle of violence and reprisals continues to harm innocent lives and disrupt our path to national unity. At this crucial moment, I urge all parties, especially the youth, to choose peace. No matter how deep the grievance, violence is never the answer. Our future depends on peaceful coexistence. I commend President Mahama for committing to the 2-4-82, the second-led mediation process, originally set up by President Akufo-Addo. This is true statesmanship, putting Ghana above partisanship. Let us support this effort wholeheartedly. When Bawku is at peace, Ghana is stronger. We must move forward together. And this is coming from the office of the former member of parliament.
For Asin
Central. And then no crown Mekika say Mekika Adamat is BAB or New Patriotic Party in And I understand that or he has a talk at Cambridge on the 9th to 10th of May and Oxford, on 24th to 25th. But that aspect of politics maybe NPP. But this is a message from
fantastic, and this is a pure sound mind message from Honorable Kennedy Agyapong. This is how I believe say we should be charting the path if indeed as a mind ye pesa asumdwe eba Bawku it shouldn't be about me MPP ninti and NDC na power yenka jangum nenyo jamum enfantwa aban no se na ban ho ba hyehye no. It shouldn't be say me NDC ninti no baby o say to ma me fant ma me ka de betimi afavor me party nko a. This is a talker a betimi aboa ame nyina come together me hu say baby ababedu no. We should accept our fault, find a lasting way. We should be forgiven. That is it. Because see, you move into me Francho. We should be forgiven. Because if we are not, and probably I had a conversation on Bedroom. That was where Sh0cked, Brekum West, member of parliament, and Alfred Thompson. Is that correct? Kojo Thompson. And also, and the matter hinges on the issue of forgiving ourselves and opening up a fresh chapter. Because Ufa Benkuma, that is it. So if you try to even navigate and make sure say and nobody is prepared already to forget about those things. So how do we progress? Another funny critical area on the matter of tariff increase, electricity. But the credit say me person it has been influenced by all of us. It has been influenced by all of us. If we start apportioning blame, which we can easily do, getting the results for this solution at Bawku, peaceful solution at Bawku, it be a problem. Now see, Okroman say, only pa mampenyin kurano. Edit to me, Gidia Shenimu, and then the Russian say, or Betty May can be former Shumjabana. Look at the number of times our politics and our newspapers and then our media houses. Look at the number of times Yamakwine, Ama Yamfriendly Diema, Sebi, any partisan. In this country, now who to go to? Our go-to person, Crown, a problem in this country. Why? Okofa Samjona and I say, Okofa wine. And the space is being enjoyed with impunity, and nobody wants to talk about this.
Brana Esla Usuonum.
Yeah.
Minister Michelle Baby.
Communication minister.
Yes, Michelle Baby Obia.
Yeah.
One of the key things that they had many Obi transnational kind say Obi. If we don't regulate our
social media space.
Yeah. If we don't regulate it, na yesoso nyoma swa, where in this country nyoma ye abnormal and ye normal in our sights. It is pass ye dwene say the kumbo kan no na chechire o man na o man that church me agina pampe no that agene no we've lost it.
Yeah.
What we do in this country now is that our solutions to problems are knee-jerk and political solutions. If you do knee-jerk solutions in political solutions, and no number one, that is your efficiency form. 2, and I'm a poem doing some efficiency form. 3, and I'm a member of the donor betting. 4, and I'm a man yourself about the most important number 1
and
job.
Creative business in Ghana. That's the only business that you want to become rich overnight.
This is the country that we are building.
Yes.
This is the country that you are building.
People are killing, people are lying, people are murdering, people saying you're being to be at the forefront.
Completely.
While other countries are building businessmen and women who hold up their country. This is a country no man come to a standstill. Nobody moves, nobody comes in. A country built on people are very successful through politics. How can we survive?
Survival now can want no. That's why maybe Dominic, once we are talking about business,
yeah.
I hear the chief of staff of the country,
Julius Debra.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I feel that sometimes, I had them in a talk shop because a junior or their tuja say I'm free MPP NDC. Now businesses and businessmen on Ghana for you are not conscious, you are not deliberate about pushing them, whether old or new. Internet Angie Hill no na about so na say na man a group of opiana ma Angie Hill be super and then kingdom no na Angie Hill man be super and then new ones so mubem no ni amama super by the close of every year, not a term.
Yeah.
If we are able to put 5 strong businessmen Ghana together 4 years now, we have 20 businesses and businessmen.
Yes.
Ghana former pa. Some Ghana say. But the chief of staff is talking. But and so when we are done, then we analyze critically.
That's what
and how best it can be effective. Now going forward as a country, let me oh man, our chief of staff. When we are back, we'll have a conversation around it.
A lot of funds are going to come into the economy because once a business starts, it stimulates the local economy where the company will be the business is cited and people get employed, they get money and they pay their taxes, they buy other products from other people, and then our economy is stimulating and growing. And so I think what he intends achieving is that he wants to grow businesses. He wants to be remembered for one thing, that during his tenure, at least, if for nothing at all, he brought up the conversation, invited business people, and asked them to start something. Not just starting, but encouraging banks to give them the necessary support so that we will develop our nation. At least each of the banks that will show up are going to pick 5 projects, 5 bankable projects for this year. And they expect that next year when we return to Kweu, they will invite those 5 people that they helped or assisted to come and testify. So if this continues for the next 5 years, each bank picking minimum 5 people, 5 enterprises to support, the following year doing the same, I'm sure by the end of his 4-year tenure, we'll have over 600 enterprises.
So you better channel 1 TV for us to say or Inyasa video and come away a free one kasa video. So we appreciate you so much. And because that's the chief of staff. What kind of passion of the president?
You see, there be a mechanic has some way. I say so my God, and shall see I'm building Yanka dear. If you are seen a quajaye,
Yansha say
I'm building Yanka dear, or man, we are seen a quajaye. Most of our lucrative businesses here in Ghana, apart from politics, Aqua could be manfra for them. It's the economy na kasano. We don't own our economy.
I own the cream.
Now look at the center of Accra. the capital of Ghana. How many the center of Accra?
I hold the Kromay.
Near Kato, so Kromen, Kodias, and Soka switch. Nankande Oka, baby, I and one family. A whole are some 2 moments, me, Jenny, Jacqueline, 15 years ago. That becomes our pride. Your hobby where you must mindset. I could see some so mine no ye Ghana ni Ekoswa. Then the yellow when ya was one tias yet. But mobile from free approach them no way the corona mine no. No could see a bonus. How can we survive on this? Maybe I make us as we. And if the damn share the former president and now the Dan Kokufado. Ewura Sabalabuji na Pofio Damango. Because as small penny, I give back why up to now, no nyadri the closure of Ghanaian banks.
It's been taken over by foreigners.
You see, me say
the mining sector taken over by foreigners.
Penny for Wakasabi, I say, Akuko Batai, ne 90 yaba, Nensunkumuba, Menkasa Mekani, and Nasabio banks, and Penny for being a bonnie.
This should be Makoko Batai.
Akoko Batai, ne 9 etiaba, but Enkumuba.
A bit yaba,
but Kundian, and you can say Kuno
from Son the
and then for you, our which you say yes. Aquadabaya from so or see a chinaso, and Chiaquadana Suma Quadanunco, no fluence as a Wubesu. Oh, young Chia could do some pensuono, and no cray, banks living in Momiana and Senfata. But the issue say, a young white bank, sir. A young gun and me a bank. Yeah, then near the capital and the simple Becca. Oh, my, about 60% of the budget support if someone on a neighbor. Or should be the first country also there be the bench say, how can we ensure the Ghana need business a bit thriving?
That's the first priority. How do we ensure
that a Ghanaian business
ever thriving?
Because about 50 to 60% of budget support is from another neighbor. So we focus near and say, how can I be independent? Maybe I'm say independent, you're independent or maybe our mind. So we independent come the 1 year independent. And now brofra near see a praji and free and some no and ye Janico Tuomo. A young crew to Numanana campus see a benty and what you free and some
still slaves.
And a gun and Nico drop Rogene Urukukum, Cobranis Urukuku 5,000, William Besso. To get a bano cato sabrete to me, the burning Casas and Encho or Tinicrum. And on the chief of staff Ekano. Celebrations when the Enyebu Ghana Hanum. How to a government to put up enabling environment to ensure that business will grow. How well sector. Have we grown our own businesses?
Ghana of what is
Ochinabi and there your mama now power and this name it's a mamma listening and this business in ye now your mama call now MPP about. Okay, the Jama business we be down when this time or grow down. We be down. It's half Mammy MPP list no. MPP so business guys near say near Pedro Moa. Yep, now we are about Cosico, so Quentia. My businesses are making billions of dollars. There's no single Ghanaian owned business that is worth about $5 billion. There's no single Ghanaian owned business in Ghana that is worth about $5 billion. How can we survive as a country when China and the rest are building billionaires?
Yeah, we progress in terms of
business. And this no NPP for the baby. Now NPP abani bu NDC for the and today be a business man say keku to me so. Can we tell ourselves say Ghana you see a crown cocoa about $400 million a year? To be in your business will be to me says can be yes I don't know. Oh my your business what's your business will be so more? So when you why you say you sacrifice to the whims and caprices of our political party, especially MPP and this year, you can't survive. So our businessmen are allowed to do short works. Because Kaduduni also could share the MPP and DC. That's what we are surviving the terrain.
To be quite 6 months.
To be quite 6 months or not at it.
But Yanchu was so.
Because what sorty minister, what sorty chief director, what sorty presidency. It will you good to go. You knew the businessmen are Cassiano, or my and my papa. Or Casso didn't have a papa when you've been from coffee. Your man a contract best $100 million, no, or my best $80 million, then you're quite a chim. It is a Kanakasa de Quakoya, a Quanasi Yisika, $100 million at the end. Eh, best $5 million.
Okay, so back to our conversation. This is the Chief of Staff of Wakasa. What do you think continues to be the challenge? I'm a wing where the normal talk shop at Bibiada, so Wakasa will say, President Mahama Nakoma Swade, and say, Uncle be free a year a Benya Sono. Na Anya Shekrano, Ghana for Enuma, any Ghana for businesses. Nipa be eduno 20 die nanka o exit yakono na obetime case na koma so say me na me hihye so ana saade we nyina etime aba. So clearly that is the area that we are looking at. How do we ensure the chief of staff because normally the first attempt at what does it the yano be kwakoka ebe wi akire no na akoye the opposite or it will not be implemented well. Fantastic idea. How do we get it implemented?
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Yemanu credie eniafa. Yemanu credie. O man so man udika ekano. Boniface eyedin. See betim de bone a church ho no eyedin. Eti ene endis ni bitim bia na adwenya ne say MPP ba no mo ya ade bia eti amenkrofo. Eti chinchina we need to make sure say this MPP ni business should go down. This is a country unemployment is skyrocketing. See, I'm more businessman to be in so my back. We say, Mr. His Excellency and the Chief of Staff. My woman. Businesses are a year. They are already in the system. Make us a me and baby being come. And Pelisi Ebisha will no one out to be a being. Near order dano, ye establish you. The order dano, ye establish you. Nema sankofo no enya ntaban enya nanso ye sebe ya emfa ne asoche ya ebebo ena no twere kan se ensuo ne kodo ne bebo afa bia e wo poi so sebe fo benkum e fo ne fa they should be able to stand the weather whether NPP NDC we should build them. Me my dream konko say e NDC aban na bent no enkofa ya bedu mu nyina ye NDC fo ma ye nkogu NPP ne adwuma se ya dream pe fe pass ampa obeti say Ibrahim Mahama now and this cement kra ho ya ede e kwamre betimi afa so aboase be ya ne jetta cement betimi gina na so am yaka say ye can one of the finest cement factories in Africa ye bobo jetta cement ya ka ho e kwan be e ma jetta cement enko ye only a Ghanaian product ye beto Ghana anko a they be travel the shores of our country e kwan be na ye be fa so kwamre betimi afa so plus other business na ba betimi afa so support no. Plus other businesses in so our system that Zoom Lion, Kofi Job, Alex Buamo, those contractors. Akwanya ye kwamra baso betimi afa so de abose. And then they say ye mane konko contractor kwa kwagini sika. Woni mbes ho chichimu edu kwa kuma minister. Ase otimi akwa ye adwuma. No physical ko ye adwuma betimi abo ye nyina. And me fa parliament kwan so. Na me wura hu ye kunsa kwa na sha se tutu. Then I ask myself, Sir Kwawe Finance Minister Faso. A Kwayan Faso, a parliament anymore. Sir Kwawe, your road minister Faso. So I ask myself, Saint Faso Moneje, or Mukan, Faso, a sugar seer. Yeah, you're Mufe. But contract and yes, I know. Contract and yes, I know. Oh, my young Ghanaian businesses. Oh, my Sabi, I watch them young here. The new public tea thing. You can't keep quiet and say, you're here the politics as usual.